Welcome back to the Neon Press. I'm your host, Johan. Today we'll talk about saving the world with carbon credit-backed NFTs. We'll also talk about play-to-earn crypto games becoming a popular income booster in Argentina. We'll also take a look at BNB Chain to introduce Sidechains and bid to further support resource-intensive applications. And lastly, we'll take a look at Pubg developer Crafted joining forces with Solana for blockchain and NFT games. So first up, we're going to talk about carbon credit-backed NFTs. If you don't know what a carbon credit is, it is a permit which allows a country or organization to produce a certain amount of carbon emissions and which can be traded if the full allowance is not used. So MyMetaverse.io's blockchain economy is backed by carbon credits. Carbon credits, if not used, represent a good thing. It means whatever country they are in, the company reduced the amount of carbon emissions it produced within a certain period of time. Because of this, they can use these credits to expand their own business, or they can sell them. This is where MyMetaverse.io enters. Approximately 10% of revenue is reinvested directly into carbon credits. These credits are purchased from non-profit organizations that have provided a service that reduced the amount of carbon in our atmosphere. They go on to say that as we purchase more carbon credits, the carbon is added to our MyMetaverse account and fractionalized. You are then able to purchase the fractionalized carbon off us, move it to your player account, and use it to buy carbon credit-backed NFTs. These NFTs will have a wide range of utility across all of our ever-growing games and projects. So while this is a carbon-friendly company, they do not necessarily sell you any carbon credits. Instead, their ecosystem is backed by the carbon credits they purchase. They even say if your sole wish is to purchase carbon offsets for yourself, your family, or your business, we suggest purchasing them from a licensed carbon credit provider. The article goes on to talk about the MyMetaverse platform fees, creating an NFT blueprint, sending NFTs, minting and marketplace sales, and withdrawal NFTs, and the tax associated with all of them. Of course, one of the biggest things that is always talked about with Bitcoin is the ecological factor. Bitcoin's value is derived specifically off its hash rate. This combined with an ever-increasing difficulty, the only way for Bitcoin farms to remain profitable is to purchase more ASIC miners. Some utilize GPUs, and others might just need to purchase a new model. Whatever the case, more electricity is going to be needed. It's nice to see MyMetaverse.io creating a blockchain that specifically takes this into account. If you would like to read the article, of course, the references are always down below. While offsetting carbon emissions is useful to the environment, play-to-earn games brings opportunities to people around the world. In this next article, we look at play-to-earn crypto games becoming a popular income booster in Argentina. Play-to-earn games was already popular in Argentina. However, as time goes on and inflation siphons away more of their earnings, more and more of them are turning to play-to-earn games. According to a Bloomberg report published on March 22nd, it reveals that Argentina has become the top country in terms of play-to-earn games. According to a Bloomberg report published on March 22nd, it reveals Argentina has become the top country in terms of play-to-earn games usage in the Latin America region, mostly because of the inflation reaching a 10-month high. It's clear that players are looking for some way to overcome the inflation rate, as prices have grown at an annual rate of 50%. Argentina is only second behind Venezuela in terms of inflation rates. Axie Infinity is one of the most popular games among Argentines. Until the free-to-play model becomes available in Axie Infinity, Argentines are playing on behalf of other citizens in other countries, most of which are from America and Germany. They said that Argentina was already a hotbed of cryptocurrency activity, mainly because freelancers could get paid in crypto, 90% of which was Bitcoin or Ether. However, since 2020, the world has never been the same. Inflation is running rampant in many different countries. Next, we take a look at BNB Chain to introduce sidechains and bid to further support resource-intensive applications. This, of course, is referencing to play-to-earn games. Since these play-to-earn games require constant monetary transactions, some of which will not be very large, like in-game rewards, must go through the blockchain. However, these constant small transactions have put a strain on the ecosystem. This is why BNB is set to launch an application-specific sidechain. It says that it will allow developers to port data and assets directly from the main BNB chain to reduce strain on the network's limited resources. The sidechains will effectively cut transaction costs while boosting the speed of transactions for these applications and other network participants. A Binance spokesperson was quoted saying, "The BAS is an infrastructure introduced to help developers and node operators build and run their own blockchain as their internal value system for a massive number of users while still maintaining a close connection with BNB chain." The sidechains were first mentioned in this article references when they rebranded the Binance Smart Chain to BNB chain. Article goes on to state that any development team, the news outlet adds, will be able to deploy their own BAS on the network. BAS is said to be similar to Ronin, an Ethereum sidechain used by the Axie Infinity player game. Lastly, we're taking a look at Pubg developer Krafton joins forces with Solana for blockchain and NFT games. Every gamer already knows the game Pubg. While the gameplay is not for everybody, its popularity is undeniable. Krafton already uses the Steam ecosystem to provide in-game assets to Pubg players. They sell cosmetics through the Steam marketplace. These cosmetics do nothing for gameplay but just change the look. So transferring a game that already has an ecosystem built into it like that from the Steam marketplace to now the Solana marketplace is not that hard. There are many development teams that will help bring any game to the blockchain. The series, mobile, Android, and iOS editions have surpassed 1 billion downloads, while the PC and console entities have exceeded 75 million. The game has been around for a while, but it still has almost 700,000 concurrent active users. The only other battle royale game that's more popular is Fortnite, who is already on their way to the metaverse. Of course, there's always more games than just Axie Infinity. Check out Down the Radar and filter by category. From there, I would check out a few things such as the total trading volume to see if a lot of people are interested. And most of these companies have a treasury as well. It's something I would take a look at as well. How long is that sustainable with their current users? How long is that sustainable without more users or active users? I hope everyone stays safe. I'll see you on the blockchain.